we phoned Buckingham Palace and they put us through to Earl of Wessex, and so they asked us to write a letter. I didn't think anything of it. We just thought, oh, may as well. And then he probably won't reply anyway, and he did. I went home and told my mum, and my mum was like, oh, I'm so proud of you, and she started getting really emotional.
The Earl of Wessex is turning 50, so we went to Buckingham Palace to interview him.
Did you enjoy school as a child?
Did I enjoy school? Moments, probably, yes. I can't say that it was, there were lots of other things that I used to enjoy far more. There are elements of school that can be quite good fun. And I have to say that I was very lucky with the schools that I went to and what I was able to do at the schools. And looking back on it, I realised that I was very lucky, not necessarily at the time, but looking back on it. So sort of yes and no.
Why was the Duke of Edinburgh Award set up?
The award was set up back in the 1950s, largely because the chap who thought about it was a chap called Kurt Hahn. He wanted to try and find a way of being able to test people in all sorts of different ways. So not just going off and playing sport, but also getting involved in a skill, pursuing a hobby, getting involved in volunteering and doing an expedition, doing something, because it's only by pushing yourselves into other areas that you begin to learn that there's actually something else that you may really enjoy.
What do you think are some of the most memorable moments of the last 50 years?
There have been a lot. I've been very privileged to be at a number of sort of fairly sort of large scale sort of public events. Personally, it would have to be my wedding day. It's just a total one-off. I think for both of us, for my wife and I, there was, I think probably having done so much work to create it, and it was great fun, and it's all over far too quickly, and that you won't understand that, but it'll come to you one day, and then you'll find out what it's like.
What would you most like for your birthday?
That's probably the most difficult question of the lot. It's very difficult. I don't really know. As most of us happens as you get a little bit older, there are certain things that you want to play down. If anything, I'd like to try and play it down a bit, but not that I'm going to get much chance of that. If I could just slide away and just celebrate it quietly, it would be really nice. I don't think I'm going to get a chance to do that.
Thank you. Excellent. It was a lot better than I expected it to be, but it was still really scary.
I kind of went through a roller coaster of emotions through the day. 1 minute I was really excited, but then the next I was just oh my God, what's it going to be like? What's going to happen? But now I'm just really happy that this actually happened, and it's just an amazing experience.
I'm Amy.
I'm Poppy.
I'm Aisha.
I'm Ruben.
For BBC News School Report at Buckingham Palace.